What's happening, people? What's happening? We are here, and we're trying to figure it out. I don't know why. Hopefully, you guys can see me. You can hear me. Zach's here, but
you don't even have your camera on,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. My camera is on though. That's what I'm saying.
Hi.
So Zach's there.
we actually haven't gone live on this channel in a little bit.
So
So
long. So give me a second. Let me try and figure this out.
Let's see.
And get my image up really fast. Video.
Hang in with us here for a sec. Badaki's trying to. It's been a while since Badaki's. It's been a while since you've hosted a live stream.
I know. Yeah, it has been.
But who's in the chat here? What's up, Dak? What's up, Trippy? Jasmine says fire switch up into on the intro graphics.
See, you guys probably see me now.
Oh,
so let me just resize myself up in this.
Oh, okay.
Let me just resize up in this.
Youch. MP says, "Let me get in this." Yes, sir. Join the Discord if you guys want to have a shot to get in here. Yeah, and funnily enough, you know, this is actually our first channel.
Yeah, this is
the Dynasty channel was the second channel that we made. So all these graphics aren't actually new. These are all graphics that we've had for, you know, almost a year and a half or so. So
yeah,
well, it's funny because
this is us. We're here.
All right. Hopefully, when we switch the screen,
can you see me, hear us, and everything? I just want to double check. Once again, it's been
can everyone hear us?
It's been a while. Is there weird sounds or anything? Just seems
Hopefully
like a thing of the past now. So weird. I think everyone can. Got a little test. We can hear. Okay, perfect. We can hear and see.
Awesome.
It's on the channel. Yes. It's so funny because I'm looking at the chat. Where do you look at the chat? Do you look at the chat on Streamlabs, or do you usually watch on YouTube now?
No, I watch on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm so used to doing that now, so it's so weird. Can hear and see. All love y'all. Thanks for bearing with us.
Yep. I'm just making the mock draft now. Let's see. So it's so funny, like how you have to kind of switch your brain off from Dynasty, because even as I'm, you know, making the mock draft, I'm like, oh yeah, we typically don't do Superflex in redraft, you know.
No. We typically don't. I mean, we definitely still can, I guess, but
now we'll do one quarterback for this one. I'll send you a link to join here, Badaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a redraft mock, so this is going to be really interesting. But we're going to start getting this channel going a lot more here, you know, in a little bit. So, well, I mean, pretty much from now on, from this point onwards, we're going to be pumping this channel. So, I forgot that the comments showed up.
Yeah, I can definitely turn it off.
No, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. Yes.
Which is okay.
What's up, Nicholas?
1 second.
Marshane, what's up? Nathan, what's Gucci? Jamar, John, TD's here. Jasmine's here. MP says redraft just seems like a thing of the past now. It's so strange. You really do have to change your perspective for sure. You know, age doesn't really matter at all in redraft. And I still enjoy playing redraft. I hope you guys, you know, obviously enjoy playing both as well. I feel like Dynasty shines at a certain point and redraft shines at a certain point. I think they complement each other so perfectly. But all right, I'm gonna choose, I guess, the 6th spot here. I sent you a link. You can choose whatever spot you want, Badaki. But if you guys want to join us in this redraft mock, all you gotta do is join our Discord, and we will send the link there. You know, it is first come, first serve. Oh, I just realized I pasted that from the Dynasty Land channel. Let me switch. Let's try this because it won't link it if I send it. Here we go. There you go. Jay Stump says, I haven't given a thought about redraft since week 15. I know it's crazy, isn't it? It is going to be interesting, Marshane. What's up, Kessie? We do. Figure it out. Come on, kid. All right. While Badaki's trying to sort his life out, I want to know the best and worst thing that you guys have eaten in the last week. So tell me in the comments, what's the best and worst thing you've eaten in the last couple weeks? I think let's just focus on the. Okay. Okay, I can send the link out, sure. Um, give me a second here. This is not a well-oiled machine just yet. You want to oil me up? Who said stuff like that? No. Yeah, I don't imagine it would be on Netflix in America yet. Typically, I feel like Australian Netflix is actually better than American Netflix. I mean, we have The Office on. Let's see.
Let me just try this really fast. I have to go back.
Just keep letting us know if you can hear Badaki or not.
Okay, can you guys should be able to hear me now.
Can you hear Badaki? Let us know, yes or no.
Now I can hear him. Okay, cool. I think we're all set. We got the mock draft happening. We got our videos and sound looking okay. Okay, so we're back. We're finally back once again. We're coming back together here on our old channel.
Been a while.
It's been a while. We're here. All right. I feel good. I feel confident. Let's send this link out. I feel good now. I'm all set.
All right.
Sorry that's
so if you want to join, you're gonna be the one. You're gonna take the one spot from someone.
I mean, I can go somewhere else. I'll go 10.
Yeah.
I'll go 10.
All right. I'm going to send this out in the Dynasty Mock Drafts channel. Link to join today's redraft mock. So again, join the Discord if you want to be a part of these in the future. Bang. There we go. This is going to fill up. Please don't harass us if you don't make it in. I'm sorry. That's just the unfortunate reality. Some people will not make it in, but please be kind. Jasmine says only oatmeal, eggs, and vegetables. I'm on a strict diet. Wow.
Wow, that's huge.
John says worst chicken lo mein from a new restaurant. Used a flat pasta for noodles. Yeah, that's yikes. All right, guys, this is going to be interesting.
It is
going to be very interesting. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this bad boy.
First mock draft of the offseason for redraft leagues. Let's see how this pans out.
Wow. CMC. Wow, I CMC over JT already. The controversy. It's actually a whole new mindset. This is weird.
Okay, so we see CMC, Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler off the board, then Justin Jefferson at the 1-4. This is exciting. This is exciting stuff right here. This makes me like excited to get back into redraft because the board is just so different to Dynasty. The mindset is so different.
It is.
Yeah, I think JT has to be the 101 though. Like without doubt.
I think JT solidified 101 for me, no doubt. I guess you can kind of interchange if it's CMC or JT in anyone else's mind, but it feels like JT is the work. CMC has been hurt the past couple of years, so it's a little bit different. It goes the king himself.
It goes Derek off the board. Najee is in contention for me here. So is DeAndre Swift. So is Javonte Williams. Wide receiver wise, I don't think it's wrong to say Cooper Kupp's in contention
I
here
don't think
because I
so
do
either.
think he is as well.
I think Cooper Cup can be 1.5, 1.6.
Man, this is crazy.
Many percent.
Sheesh, what would I do right now?
CMC. True.
I think I'm gonna lean running back here.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Najee here at the 1.6.
Okay.
Because I just think there's so many wide receivers on the board that I think I'm gonna love in the second round still. I don't think Eckler is gross at all at the 1.3. I think that's a really good pick. Justin says, man, it's so weird doing redraft. I know. John Deaton says, why controversy? How many repeats as a number one overall in the past 10 years? Only CMC. Well, I think the big controversy is just hasn't been healthy in 2 years, and Jonathan Taylor was the RB1 last year. So he's got health on his side, the offense built around him, better quarterback play, better overall offense. I don't think people would be upset with CMC at the 1.2 or 1.3. I just think most people would say JT, but
Dang, this is tough.
All right, so there goes Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, and Dalvin Cook off the board.
My gut wants to say Swifty because of the pass catching ability, but this offense, once again, so many mouths to feed now. I think I'm gonna go. Let's go Joe Moneybag Mixon here. Okay. I like him here at the 110. This feels good for me.
All right. This is so weird.
It is. It is very weird.
This is like kind of tripping me out a little bit. Like
you had to get your mindset like into it. It's fun because it's different. I think that's why it's like, man. I'm also going off like last year's rankings to see like what that looks like. Swift.
Yeah.
Wow, Swift and Javonte. That's kind of nasty though.
Yeah, for real. Starting Swift and Javonte is pretty damn good way to start. That would make Javonte the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th running back off the board. There goes Nick Chubb. Yeah, it is the first one of the year. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So Nick Chubb is gone. Are we live on Twitch?
We are live on Twitch. Yes, we are.
Oh, okay. I'll just bring up the chat. Make sure.
Yeah. Stolen. This is El Tiger Blanco's draft, he says.
Hell yeah.
El Tigre.
Get it together, Josh. I love it. El Tigre.
El Tigre. I'm on the clock. Oh, shit. I'm on the clock.
Yeah, I was like, was this kid
I was like, oh, shit. I was like, man, I'm about to be next. Shit. Who am I supposed to be taking here? I had somebody in mind. You know what? I'm going to take wide receiver here. Actually, F me. I'm doing Diggs.
Come on.
I almost got autoed there.
I almost got autoed. I actually thought I was next. I thought I was Raver. So I was like, oh, I'm chilling. And I'm like thinking, I'm looking at rankings. I'm looking at this. At least Stephon Diggs was definitely one in my head, but I should have went running back because knowing me and redraft solidify that running back room.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. So.
Yep, there goes Kelsey, which Dak had mentioned. Kelsey at the 2-4. I mean, he's going to get a ton of work without Tyreek there. Jay Stump says, I'm in a redraft, one keeper with my friends from old workplace. Draft isn't as exciting due to one keeper, but I have Jefferson, so it evens out. That's cool. I can see how that would be less exciting because all the names that are, kept. John says, for this year, Henry's going to get worked. No AJ and rookie wide receiver. Yeah, I'm actually worried about Derrick Henry, to be honest. I know he's going to get worked, but, I mean, we love Burks. Might take a while. We love Burks, but is he going to
They're definitely going to test
give them what they need in the passing game? I mean, and can Derrick Henry, can his body hold up? We'll see.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to stack the box a lot more. Usually they used to double team AJ Brown or had somebody on the top side. Where now they're going to test Treylon. They're going to bully him. He's a rookie. There's no doubt about it. And maybe he beats them out, and maybe in the first 5 weeks it was like, damn, we actually really have to start double teaming him. But it's going to be tough for Henry to get it going, in my opinion. But who knows?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna maybe go Debo here. You know, obviously assuming that he does re-sign. Yeah. I'm assuming that he's re-signing with this pick. So I'll take Debo here. The health doesn't worry me as much betting on him in a redraft perspective.
Mm. Yeah, Debo, Tyreek. I'm glad I went.
Shout out to everybody watching, by the way. If you have yet to drop a like, show us some love here. We have not been active on this channel for a while, but we're getting back into the routine of things.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you subscribe. I know a lot of people in the Dynasty channel that are coming here for the first time. If you can subscribe as well, that'll be fantastic. Show some love here. Let's get this old algorithm up and popping once again.
Yep. I got 509, by the way. I don't know if there's more uploading, but I'm up to 509 and I got it and I deleted it. So
okay.
Yeah, this is Josh's private chat over here on Twitch. I love it.
Josh.
There goes AJ Brown at the 2.9, Tyreek at the 2.8. Yeah, I think I just trust, you know, I don't know if in redraft maybe I'm devaluing Tyreek too much, but I think I just trust Debo more at this point in a redraft league. But what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Fournette at the 2.5, that's crazy to see, isn't it? Not that it's the wrong pick. It's just like, wow, yeah.
No, it makes
Redraft.
sense. It makes sense. Debo, I'm okay with it. I think I would take CeeDee Lamb over Debo potentially with the expectation of him being the wide receiver one there now.
Yeah.
And there goes Patrick Mahomes, the first quarterback off the board at the 211.
Too early for me. Too early for me. I mean, you know, in a redraft league, I'm not looking to get a quarterback until at least round 6 onwards.
100%.
Remember, this is a one quarterback league as well. Most redraft leagues are one quarterback. So, yeah. To me, I would much rather start, you know, getting the wide receivers and the running backs on my team. But again, like it's so early into the offseason.
Second tight end off the board of Mark Andrews.
Marshane says I ended up going with my 2 keepers. I love that. So this is good practice for you then.
Yeah, for sure.
Technically.
Nothing really matters. Saquon at the 211.
Mike Evans at the 3-2.
I like it.
Yeah.
Give it a say. I'm believing in big old Saquon. Come on, baby. Please.
Yeah, why not say? Man, it really is a different world.
Yeah, you got to think differently here.
Like, just age does not matter. There goes T. Higgins off the board. Thoughts on the Fournette pick? I don't think it's the wrong pick necessarily.
What was he? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I don't think
10.
it's a bad pick.
11th,
I am a little bit worried though.
11th RB off the board. I don't think that's a bad pick at all.
I'm just a little bit worried because of the addition of Rachaad White. You know, will he get the same target share? I don't know the answer to that at this point. Sean says, who's going to lose targets in Philly to AJ, Goddard, or Smith? I mean, they're both going to lose targets, man. And it'll be interesting to see how Jalen Hurts can help, you know, AJ as a fantasy relevant wide receiver. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, there goes Godwin. Again, in a redraft league, I am much more interested in Zeke than I am in a dynasty league. Is there any wide receiver maybe I want to take here though? No, not really. I mean, yeah, Zeke at the 3-6. Remember last redraft? I mean, we were talking about him as a top 5 pick. Would I take anyone else over Zeke? I might actually do JK over Zeke. Maybe Josh Jacobs. Huh. I think I just have to go with Zeke. Like, I just feel like so much more security in redraft with Zeke for at least 1 year in that offense. The amount of goal line touchdowns he'll probably get. I'm all right with that.
There goes Keenan Allen.
There goes Keenan at the 3-7. Not bad value at all.
No, it's not. I'm looking at some
Dak
players.
says he's taking JK over Zeke. I love it.
Yeah, I don't mind that. There goes Monty. Josh Allen. Now I am on the board. For me, I think best available is bobbing like I'm Dobbins. Let me just double check something because I do have a wide receiver already. Nothing really matters.
Nothing really matters.
Yeah, I think I have to take. I mean, I could take a chance though. I'm gonna take J.K. Dobbins here.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick at all.
The 310 Joe Moneybag Mixon and J.K. I think that's good for me with my first quarter, my wide receiver 1 and Stephon. John says Zeke could be the next Gurley, overworked early and now starting to disappear. Yeah, I can definitely see that. It's tough.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Antonio Gibson, the guy that we just made a video on.
Yeah, I wonder what his value will be in redraft leagues.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure.
Nothing else really matters. Kyle Pitts on the board.
DK. That's who I was hoping to get back.
DK.
Yeah, because I was like, man, maybe I'll take the chance in taking DK over JK and then be okay. Which maybe I should have because
A lot of K's in there.
Yeah, maybe I should have because I should have done that, man. Because Cam Akers and Josh Jacobs are still there. Okay.
What can you do?
I feel like I should take a.
I feel like there's no way JK would have come back to you though.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I should take a wide receiver here. Who do I take? This is tough now because like there's a bunch of people like I believe in Deontay. It's like
Trippy says the difference is that Gurley had arthritis in his knee. That's very true. That's something that pretty much you just can't overcome. As we can see, he's already gone. There goes Kittle.
I'm gonna take Kittle there
at the 4-3. What do you think about George Kittle this year in redraft leagues? I know you were worried about him.
I am worried. I'm worried about him because of Trey Lance, but I think Debo's usage might change. I don't think they want to use him the way they did last year. Potentially, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just speaking out my ass right now, but
just speaking out your ass.
There have been reports that Debo says he wants to be used as a true wide receiver. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I don't know what that means though. Like you're still a wide receiver. Like just because you're mad because you got opportunity in the backfield. Like I don't understand.
I also saw the reports though that he actually didn't care. He just wants to get paid. So I think there's two different types of reports out there at the moment.
Right. Okay.
I mean Josh Jacobs. I feel pretty good about Josh Jacobs here. Love the offense that he's in. I think he could have 12 touchdowns this year in that offense. So I'll take Josh Jacobs here at the 4-7. Continue to build that running back room. I'm really liking this team so far.
Yeah. I see a couple people.
Jeremy says Zeke is going to eat this year. The O-line is getting more physical up front. Zeke will have bigger running lanes. I think Zeke will be just fine this year. I think he and Pollard will both get a lot of work. But yeah, not someone in Dynasty that excites me, obviously. But we don't have to worry about the long-term implications here in redraft.
We got our marriage certificate.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Here it is. I don't want to show because I don't want to show the information.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so random. Why does
just
it have
a piece
like?
Of paper?
Why does it have? Oh, it says it is just a piece of paper. I was like customer support. Like it's like occupation,
Yeah,
customer support.
Occupation is on there. Like,
I
Yeah.
love that.
my
Yeah.
marriage certificate. Who
Yeah,
cares?
why does that matter? Well, I guess we can remember, like, wow, when we got married, you were a graphic designer, and like I was in customer support. You know.
Still.
So random.
I know it's super random. That's cool though.
Anyway, you should probably keep it in the study. Like, just keep it safe.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Let's come up.
Nothing really.
Don't come on that pile.
I'm not. I'll still have it here, love. I'll still have it here, right here. From.
All right, we see ETN at 4.9. I really like that pick. Oh, Brees Hall, not a bad pick at all. Actually,
You know, I was thinking, I was like, would he sneak? I was like, is he gonna sneak all the way down around? Because like he was down in the ADP.
that's obviously sleepers redraft ADP just not being
Mm-hmm.
updated all that well, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
You know what's funny is there's so many, like, redraft is just different. Like, there's so many values I feel everywhere in redraft.
No, for 100%. The Allen Robinson, I love Allen Robinson.
Yeah, Allen Robinson's
guy-
a great pick
A
there.
guy I was hoping that can come back to me. I see a couple people. I see one. I see. Yeah, man. Maybe I kind of regret taking George Kittle because
I knew you would. Just because
I always would.
you always talk about regretting it.
yeah,
You're always like, oh, why did I take George Kittle?
yeah, I know. Well, I guess it's just like I just have to get my brain back into it, you know.
Oh, Hollywood, nice pick.
Hollywood singing. Yeah, I like Allen Robinson. Such a good pick.
Yeah, MP says, why did Badaki take a tight end early? I know he doesn't typically do that, does he?
No,
But he's trying new things. It's a mock draft,
yeah,
you
I'm
know?
trying new things. It's the first one of the year. Usually, I always do it though. I always try to take a tight end early. It's like, damn, like I don't know why I take him early.
By the way, I still don't see any other videos uploading.
It's
Like, I see
still-
509 is the last one that I had.
510 is literally about to be up.
Okay.
Like it's loading. I think the reason
Okay.
why I stopped was because I panicked and I closed the tabs when I was closing all the when I was doing the other things. So I think it stopped.
Yeah, Stack. A-Rob to the moon. I think he's going to be fantastic in redraft leagues.
100%.
I mean, Amari Cooper is such a good value there. You know I already have 3 running backs.
Mhm.
I might do something that might surprise some people. Why not Cordero Patterson? I can put him at running back or wide receiver. And I mean, is he really going to struggle for opportunities in this offense? I'll take Cordero Patterson. Thank you very much. Probably too early. I mean, again, this is the first redraft that we're doing, but I mean, in a redraft league, let's not forget he was a top, what was he, a top 10 wide receiver last year? Show me a wide receiver I should have drafted over him. There probably is one, but
I mean, I see one. I don't want to say because I hope he comes to me, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, I know Jerry Judy's there. I don't know that he's going to get more of a target share than Patterson. He's going to get more touches than Patterson. Who else? Sutton, same situation.
I'll show you a wide receiver.
It's interesting.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. There goes Jerry. There goes Big Jerry. Drizzy
There goes
Drake.
Drake London.
Drizzy Drake Rogers. Kenneth Walker. Okay.
I also love the fact that Sleeper has Patterson as a running back wide receiver. So much flexibility there. But you kind of forget how quickly the RBs kind of fall off in redraft.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, outside of that, Mitchell was kind of the last guy I was.
That was the guy.
I guess there's a couple others, but he's kind of the last guy that you feel really good about having there.
On Twitch, Drew said, "You guys see Chubb squat 675? No, that's crazy.
I saw that. Yeah,
I didn't see
insane.
that sounds like
The dude is just built different. Some people
like it shouldn't happen.
I would die if that amount of weight was on my shoulders. My legs would break in half, and I would fall on the floor and probably die. So some of us are just not built that way.
It's just not that way, man. Hollywood singing.
Hollywood. I still think it's too early for quarterback, man, and redraft. Think of a lot of us are thinking from a dynasty perspective. What about you, Badaki? Do you feel like you feel the same way, or I mean, there's so many quarterbacks I would take a shot on still on the board. So many. Oh my
I
gosh.
think as you said that, I think things are going to change. I'm actually looking at a quarterback here.
Okay.
To be completely honest, I'm comfortable taking quarterback from the 6th to 7th round. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that are going to. I'm assuming
There's like 10 quarterbacks on the board that I'm still comfortable being my quarterback one in redraft.
Yeah, and I think I'm looking.
But go for it.
I'm looking because I still only have one wide receiver, but I'm okay because I'm not in love with anyone. Do I want to take Kyler Murray or Joe Burrow? I think you have to go Kyler. Hey, Kyler don't got D-Hop. Or should I go like Brother Tom?
You got 10 seconds to figure it out here.
I'm just going to take Kyler. All that to take Kyler.
Yeah.
Hollywood singing. Was that Lamar Jackson at QB3 that went off the board?
Yes, that was.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm switching up. I'm taking people I don't normally take. I'm taking people that I don't even like.
Yeah, you definitely don't like Kyler.
Cockroach himself.
Just the unnecessary hate.
Nah, I just don't like the guy. It's so funny, though. Cortland Sutton, Treylon Burks. Interesting. Treylon going. John said, do you think Devontae Adams takes a hit this year in production? Waller is a viable number 2, or does Renfro get his target slashed? Well, Renfro would definitely get his target slashed. I think Devontae Adams just takes a hit in general because he doesn't have Aaron Rodgers. He's going from Aaron Rodgers to Derek Carr, who isn't the same quarterback caliber. He's not an MVP, 4 times MVP. Mm-hmm. He's not a Super Bowl champion. So I think the production and maybe the consistency will drop a little bit. What does that look like? I don't know, but he's no longer like the solidified 101. Where I think if Devontae Adams stayed in a redraft perspective, he would. If Devontae Adams stayed at Green Bay, he probably would still be the first wide receiver off the board, which we don't see that here anymore in a redraft perspective. Just FYI. You're on the clock.
Yes. I'm just I realize I can make a queue now and no one can see it. That's great. I think I'm gonna go Juju here. I'll take Juju at the 6-7, landing in Kansas City. I think he's gonna have a much better year, much better offense, much better quarterback play.
Okay.
So I'm more than happy to take a shot on him here this late.
Rapping Dog says, you guys gonna do team grades at the end? We definitely can. I think
the issue is we don't really know
exactly.
Like our mindset isn't that deep into redraft yet.
Yeah.
That we would be able to give you good information.
Give us a couple more chances to do it. Get our mindset around it. Let us get our rankings and I guess the foundation to our rankings more solidified until we can start giving you some grades. Because I would say, I mean, from the looks of it, everyone's kind of killing it right now. You know, we'll tell you what things that we don't like to do. Like Zach doesn't like to take a quarterback early. I don't like to take a tight end early, even as early as a 4-3. Even though I did do that, I'm always about getting running backs, stacking running backs, having 3 running backs at least in your redraft league, because the wide receiver depth is so deep that you can just get value at the 8, 9, 10th round, depending on how your board falls.
Hey, AJ Dillon at the 6'8" is incredible. Compared to Aaron Jones at the 3'4", that's really good value.
So like
Teammate, he said teammate Chase, McLaurin, London, Burks, Fournette, and Montgomery, pretty good. I mean, I think I just don't know how I feel about Monty, and I don't know how I feel about the rookies this early in a redraft league either. I don't think in a redraft league I'm willing to take them that early. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. The only ones I would take that early is actually none of them. Maybe just I don't know how early I would take these guys. The only rookie I'll probably take with confidence, maybe in the top 5, is Brees. You know, in this from the rookie class, because I know the production that he's gonna do, what he's gonna bring. I know what's gonna happen. Where like I just don't know what's gonna happen with London, with Burks,
even Kenneth Walker, right? I mean, with Penny there, I mean, we love him in Dynasty. We think he's going to be fine, but how long will it take for him to get the full workload with Penny there? You know, John says, how do you feel about zero RB strategy? I don't dislike zero RB strategy. I just think in redraft, for me, there are so many veteran wide receivers that I feel okay with.
Yeah.
But as far as running backs, I feel like the running backs go pretty early as far as like those dominant workhorse guys. And it's a little bit harder to find running back value typically than wide receiver value later on in redraft leagues. At least that's what I find. Now, if we all start drafting differently, then maybe that changes. But what about you, Badaki?
Yeah, I'm never a zero RB strategy at all. Like I said, ever since I've always done fantasy, it's always been like my first, I guess, love was redraft, and it was always running backs, and the first 3, the first 2, it always had to be running backs. You can definitely find value in the 3, and then like in the 3rd round, for example, if you go like team 4 with Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, but like I don't feel as secure.
I think team 4 has done pretty well, but
100%. But I just don't feel as secure in Aaron Jones and Travis Etienne as I do J.K. Dobbins and Joe Mixon.
Right.
Where like I will feel I feel more secure in someone like a Deontay Johnson or DK Metcalf in the 4th round, where they kind of went in the same area as Aaron Jones and Travis Etienne. I guess you can kind of say in the same round at least. So that's my thought process.
Right. There goes Bateman and Thielen. Running backs, I feel like there's a huge drop off here for the running backs. Tight ends, I mean, there's not really a tight end that I love there. Devonta Smith is interesting, but at the same time, what am I really getting in a redraft league with Devonta Smith? I don't know the answer to that question. Couple wide receivers on the board that I still like, and one of those being Elijah Moore. So I might take a shot on Elijah Moore here. Here in the 7th round. Remind me when it gets to your pick, Badaki. We'll change it to 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay. Hollywood.
I was really hoping that Thielen or Bateman were going to fall to me there, but I'm all right with Elijah.
No, Elijah's good, and I was hoping that was a guy I was hoping to come back to me. I still have a couple other people in mind. Hopefully it happens, but it doesn't look like it's going to.
How do you feel about taking Kyler?
At the moment, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I still see a couple wide receivers I'm okay with. I mean, I'm not like comfortable with my wide receiver room, but still people I'm comfortable taking.
Rapping Dog says I got sniped on Garrett Wilson. I mean, that's even a conversation. Do we go Garrett Wilson or Elijah Moore in redraft? I think I'm more comfortable with Elijah Moore. I don't know if that's crazy to say.
I guess like where it went back to back. So I guess it's really, I definitely think it's Elijah Moore, but it feels like it's not a wrong answer. But
we're seeing some people take shots on these rookies.
Mm-hmm.
on these rookies.
There goes Devonta Smith. That's what I was hoping to fall
Von
to me.
Smith at 7-9.
That's what I was hoping to fall to me. It's okay. I'll take Darnell Mooney here.
JW says, I don't mind quarterback or tight end early, but I can't do both. Yeah, that's a very good strategy there. You know, you really don't want to do both. That's fair. I need to change the clock to 30 seconds,
That's my
so we'll
bad.
do that now.
Hollywood.
So we're not here forever. So 30 seconds are now on the clock.
Hollywood singing. All right, let me just double. I'm going through like a bunch of random peoples.
Goes Ayuk off the board.
Mm-hmm.
And you forget how different redraft and dynasty are.
Yeah. It's okay.
Gabe Davis off the board.
Roberto Woods.
Bobby Trees at the 8-1.
Isaiah Spiller. It's okay.
Oh, that is way too early for Isaiah Spiller.
I'll take Kadarius here.
In a redraft league, I mean, that is real early for Spiller in a redraft, I think.
Yeah, let me just double check the running back room. I mean, he was trying to get some other people. I guess he feels more comfortable with the production.
Give me Devin Singletary over Isaiah Spiller in redraft.
I see Ramondre. Melvin's
Melvin,
there as well.
yeah, Melvin's a good pick.
Yeah.
And maybe even take a shot on, I don't want to say the names. That's what I see. I don't ever set my queue because typically everyone can see it. But now, let me just set my queue and put some guys that I really like.
That's fine. I wonder if I were to open up another tab, if that would like make what you call it just start tripping. Make like the YouTube thing start tripping. No. Okay.
I might take a shot on. I'm gonna take a shot on Tyler Lockett here.
Oh, it controls both. That's so weird. So I tried to open up another tab, and like I put somebody on my queue,
Right.
and it put him on there. That's so weird. On a secondary tab, anyways.
There goes Devin Singletary.
Mm-hmm. It's coming. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's good to see just people go at first, and then once it happen, once we keep doing it, it's gonna feel natural.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this though. What round do you want to go to? You still want to go to 15, or do you want to go to maybe?
No, we'll go.
Maybe
we'll go
10 or 12 or something like that.
We'll go round 13. We'll do round 13 rounds. We won't do draft grades today just because like we're all kind of figuring this out.
Hollywood singing.
There goes Michael Carter.
Dang, imagine if Michael Carter could have fell to you where Breece Hall went. Just solidify that backfield. It just would have been great.
Would you really want Michael Carter though if you have Breece?
I guess just to lock up the backfield. I guess it's like having Alexander Madison, you know, or I think he is the handcuff. Not saying Breece is going to get hurt. I hope he doesn't, but if he does get hurt or if he does miss games, I think they'll feel really confident in giving Michael Carter the workload. But
yeah,
I don't know what that looks like.
Ooh. James Robinson there. I don't even know what James Robinson's value is anymore, to be honest. There goes Hunter Renfrow. Like coming off of that Achilles injury, and then they also drafted Snoop Connor. which feels like he more would take Robinson's work than ETN. So maybe it's Snoop and ETN. Who knows? There goes James Cook. Hey, that's not a bad pick there
No.
in the 9th round. Take a shot, Jalen Hurts off the board. Again, Jalen Hurts in redraft finished top 3 quarterback, didn't he? Gets him in the 9th round.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
Carter should be playing a poor man's Kareem Hunt role. Yeah, I think he'll have a role for sure. We'll see what value that brings along.
Mm-hmm.
So there goes Russell Wilson. I mean, still, I look at the quarterback room and I'm like, I mean, you could give me 7 to 8 quarterbacks on the board still that I'd be okay with. I'm gonna grab a tight end here, and I think this tight end might be undervalued. D Hop's gonna be gone for 7 weeks, and it's gonna be Zach Ertz and Hollywood Brown. So I'll take Zach Ertz here at the 9-6. Someone who with Arizona, I believe he was a top 4 tight end in redraft leagues.
With Matthew Stafford. Think we're gonna see the run of quarterbacks here.
That's fine with me.
Future trade capital.
I love it. Hey, I mean, you could take a shot here,
Here goes Ronald Jones. All right, let's see what do I do here. Find the value.
Thought Rojo was good value there as well. I mean, I was considering him, but I already have so many running backs that I like, so.
I'll take a shot on Sky Moore. I feel like he should go
Number
higher than
5. Berserk's number 5. Yeah, I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Sky Moore?
Yeah. Take a shot on him. I think a guy he can get immediate workload coming off. Dallas Goedert, Joe Money Bags. I'm looking for these.
Joe Burrow.
For these young Damien. Nice. Damien's not a bad pick there.
Yeah, not bad. In a redraft league, will he get the work from day dot? We'll see.
OBJ, Julio. Gosh, man. Yeah, I really bummed myself. I guess I have to go Kenny G. Even though I don't want to. I was going to take Jameis, but what if he's not ready? I miss a couple weeks. It's like, this is, I don't know. Now I have Tony and Kenny G.
So actually, when Ertz got traded to Arizona from week 7 onwards, he was the tight end 4.
Yeah,
I was
he was getting some work at Philly a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, and we were like, damn, we don't know if it's gonna be Dallas Goedert anymore. And then he gets traded. It's like, damn, it's definitely gonna be Dallas Goedert.
All right, who just went off the board?
Christian Kirk.
Oh, that's actually who I wanted. I genuinely wanted Christian Kirk there. Yeah, that throws an old wrench into the plan, doesn't it? I mean, I just feel like I'm gonna reach if I go quarterback here. But I gotta take one at some point. Again, I just don't even like that pick. I feel like I'm reaching hard.
Thoughts on TB12 pick? I like Tom Brady.
Yeah, I thought Tom Brady was a good pick there.
That's a good pick. I mean, he was top 5 quarterback for like the first half of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he finished as top 5, didn't he?
I think it was just outside. I could be wrong. I thought it was like 8 or something like that. I could be wrong, but I mean, it's not that far off, I guess. Let's just double check. I don't know if you have it up in front of you.
Marshawn says that's what I wanted. Oh, you wanted Dak? Wait, why were you? So you were gonna draft Dak and Marlon Mack? Oh wait, you're here at the 10-10, so you were gonna draft Dak at the 10-10.
Oh, Tom
Yeah.
did finish. He finished top 3, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird that I thought he finished like 8.
No, he was great last year.
Yeah, he
Threw the
definitely
most
was.
touchdowns of any quarterback. So
He definitely was.
in hindsight, because again we're all kind of like figuring it out as we go. What do you think about going early tight end and early quarterback?
Early tight end, and I'm definitely upset. I'm okay with the Kyler Murray one because it would have changed my draft board and the way it looked. Like I could have had another wide receiver that I would have been more comfortable with.
Yeah.
But I'm still okay taking Kyler at this from the 6 downwards.
Yeah. Okay.
So tight end is definitely it's not okay. But I'm okay taking Kyler Murray.
Oh, you wanted Brady. He wanted Tom Brady. Yeah. I definitely would have considered Brady at the 10-7. What's up, Filoni? Had to stop in for a few. What's up, man?
What's
I feel
happening,
like yeah, you haven't seen us in a while. I don't know if you know, we actually have a Dynasty channel which we've been absolutely grinding on. In 3 months it's actually gotten bigger than this channel already, which is crazy. It's been so cool to see it grow. I'll paste that link in the chat in case you're interested in following us over there as well, Felonini. But it's good to see you, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm on the board, and like, why not take a shot on Jahan Dotson here in the 11th round, top 16 pick? You know, would it surprise me if Dotson presented flex value? You know, in the first 5-6 weeks of the season? No, I don't think it would surprise me all that much.
No, not for Zach. It wouldn't surprise him. What a day so far. Remember, we're going to round 13, am I right?
Round 13. Round 13.
Round 13 we're going to.
Come on.
All right, there goes Aaron Rodgers. Justin got autoed.
You really got to get your guys. I mean, Deshaun Watson still out there. Sorry, probably shouldn't have said that, but.
You're good, Justin. Oops, my bad.
Oops.
Say, oop, there it is. Oop, there it is.
Cole. Another guy I like.
Hollywood.
Henderson.
I'm like scouring through the board, just making sure. I mean, because I saw Calvin Ridley, I was like, oh, well, literally he doesn't matter in redraft. You know, like at all.
I'm thinking on people too, man. Like the only other person I can think of right now is like I'm just gonna take Russell Gage. I'll put him on my queue. That's the only other guy I can think of.
Come on.
That can bring me value.
Mm,
At least in the wide receiver position.
yeah. Dak says, I feel like Hollywood should have gone much earlier. Yeah, so he goes here at the 5-3. That makes him the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Kind of feels comfy, though, doesn't it? Like wide receiver 20 in redraft. That kind of feels comfy for me. There goes Pickens at the 11-11. Foreman and Rachaad White off the board. Rachaad White's a pretty good pick there. I mean, I feel like one injury to Fournette, and we could see Rachaad White have a really a huge workload, to be honest. What do you think? You agree?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just scouring through this. Yeah, I can definitely see a workload coming his way. I think Lenny will still get the opportunity, the majority of it, but I definitely see.
Here goes Trey Lance off the board.
I think I'm gonna go Tyler.
Rapping Dog says got sniped on Rachaad White. Dak says he's been listening as he cleans. What are you cleaning, brother? Cleaning the house? What we doing? What we're doing? There's nothing better than like after you clean your house and you just look back and you're like, all right, feel good, you know. Where would you feel good about drafting Hopkins looking at a 6-game suspension? You know, I actually have thought about that quite a lot. Like, where would I want to draft DeAndre Hopkins? And to be honest, like, where did he go here?
He went pretty early. He went at the 5-12.
Yeah, that's far too early. I mean, think about it. You will not have D Hop for the first 7 weeks, right? It's a 7-game suspension, and then he also has to serve his bye week.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's no way I'm personally considering D Hop. I know this sounds crazy, but before the 10th round, like I'm not taking D Hop. I love D Hop, but we had to think of it a little bit differently in redraft. I mean, value is it changes so quickly.
Yeah, 100%. Man,
Um,
these people should definitely. I mean, I've seen a bunch of people I think should go a lot higher in things. You know, like I don't know. I could be wrong, but
give me Julio Jones, baby,
just in case.
at the 12-7. He'll definitely sign. Watch Julio go to Green Bay. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, Baltimore as well. I see that as an option.
Fish fry. My wife doesn't like the Old Maid, so it's me cleaning. I love it. How many rounds we're doing? I said, well, how many rounds did I say? 13?
Yeah.
13 rounds.
Yeah, I'll show you this this video of Nick Chubb. I don't know if you guys can see this. Pretty sure you can. Check this out.
Very crazy.
There's no audio on it though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is
That's
next
just,
level.
that is
right
not
there.
normal.
No.
That is not normal at all. I like the shot on MVS there. Dude. I mean, I think I would love this team in redraft. I feel like my team is loaded.
Yeah, it's not bad. Get to
There
a
goes Tua. Fuzzy Floozy went AJ McCarron. I love it. That's funny.
He's gonna get the workload. Don't worry about it.
Imagine. Hollywood.
They was saying 12 and 13 uploading here. So David Bell.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right, so I was wondering, like, who should I really take a shot on here? And 2 names came to mind, Gronk, and also how about Justin Fields? I mean, this is a guy who has top 12 upside on a weekly basis with what he can do on the ground. So, with my last pick, welcome to the squad, Justin Fields. I guess if anyone is watching and also mocking, what do you think you did wrong? I think we're all realizing things that we could probably do better in a redraft league. What's the one thing that you're like, dang, I shouldn't have done this?
For me, it's just taking Kittle.
Yeah.
I see. I'm just gonna take another tight end here, just for those. I just see a lot of things, a lot of people that I think I would take over. Like, for example, I would take Allen Robinson over DJ Moore, over Deontay Johnson, over Terry McLaurin. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying how I feel right now. But I think Allen Robinson should go in the 4th round, early 4th round potentially. That's how I feel. I think that's the only person that really stood out to me that I feel like should be going significantly higher.
Yeah.
In running backs perspective, I think J.K. Dobbins would definitely go a lot higher as well. At the 310.
Yeah.
That's really all I can see.
Yeah.
I think Cooper Kupp will probably be the first wide receiver off the board over Justin Jefferson. I think
I agree. Yeah.
I don't think they're interchangeable. I think Cooper Kupp is the wide receiver one.
In redraft, for sure.
Redraft, yeah.
But I think you can make a case for Jefferson over Chase in redraft.
Yeah, for sure.
There's really no one to compete with Chase there. or with Jefferson there. As far as teams that I really like, I'm trying to see like which one stands out to me the most. You know, off the top, I would probably say Team 4. I know Jefferson's early, but you know, imagine that's Cooper Kupp, AJ Brown, Pittman, Thielen. Because I mean, then you went Jefferson and Thielen, so that's pretty weird. But pretty good running backs for the value that you got them. Jalen Hurts in the 9th.
Yeah, I think Thielen is crazy value too.
Yeah.
But I think even then, Thielen. I mean, do you take Thielen? Yeah, you take Thielen over.
I'll be honest. I think I like my. I obviously it's biased, but I think I like my team the most. Of course that is biased. I think Kelsey was pretty good value at the 2-4. The only thing I don't like at 1-9, the 1-9 team, I just think it's too early for Kenneth Walker personally.
Kenneth Walker, okay.
As in a redraft league.
I think.
Also, I think that Team 11 is pretty good as well. Team 11 is pretty stacked. I just don't understand the Isaiah Spiller pick. I think that was pretty bad. But Team 12 is pretty good. The D-Hop pick, though. I think we all made picks where we were like, nah, probably shouldn't have done that.
For sure.
Team 3 is pretty good as well. I don't love, like, Derek Carr is not a bad pick, but I think I'm still taking Aaron Rodgers over Derek Carr in redraft.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe even Trey Lance. If Trey Lance starts, I think he'll definitely finish higher than Derek Carr in redraft.
Yeah. I think there's definitely things that we can change. I think once we continue to mock, people are going to realize that we like to take running backs early, or maybe they'll switch their strategy to being running back early. So we're going to see a lot of these running backs, like the Zekes, like the AJ Dillons, the Monties, go a lot higher than what they did, or J.K. Dobbins. You know,
I think my face is frozen, by the way.
Is it?
But I think that's it for today. By the way, tomorrow we do have a Dynasty startup draft that we are streaming on our Dynasty channel. So make sure to check that out. Get it together says Zach is frozen on Twitch.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened, but I just opened up your thing, so hopefully it's.
But here's the Dynasty channel. I'll paste it in the YouTube chat. It'll obviously be on the same Twitch channel there as well. But we will see you guys tomorrow. We will be drafting tomorrow.
Yes.
For the Charlie
Dynasty
League.
startup.
I'm really hyped for that. So we'll see you then.
Oh boy. All love, y'all. All love.